All right, I think it's fixed. Not sure. I don't know what's going on with YouTube nowadays. The fix is in, guys. The fix is in. Let's just call it how we see it. The fix is in. YouTube does not want a small guy like me to have any sort of success whatsoever on this planet or the stratosphere. All right. Now, you guys are wondering, Chase, how come you don't have the original format? Well, it is because I don't have the original format right now. I don't have the original format because YouTube, for whatever reason, they say encoders don't work right now. I don't know. This is some YouTube bullshit. This is some YouTube bullshit to me, man. So I don't know what's going on. I gotta just check to see if the sound's working. Oh, I better plug in my laptop too. That would help the situation too. I haven't, man. I'm such a rookie right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so unprofessional. Can you guys hear me? I can't tell right now because I don't have my volume settings and stuff like that. What's up, Batman? Blue Knight's here. Degenerate Shargon's here. And then TNA Cooper was here. Triple Ace is here too. Sweet. Kadeem Simon's here. Okay, cool. You guys can hear me? Good. All right, good. YouTube is done finessing me for a little bit. Good. YouTube's done finessing me. But yeah, so for right now, until I figure out the whole encoder stuff, because I like doing stuff on the encoder more than the what's it called? What's that one thing called? I like doing stuff on the encoder more than I like doing it on this kind of crap. Because this crap is just like, it looks good on my end, but then when you watch the playback, man, it's bad. Like it turns out bad and everything like that. But yeah, guys, I've been doing good. Finished my hardest semester of school yet. And it's about damn time I came back. I was like, you know what? Sunday, I'm going to do a Q&A stream. And I bet you people were like, man, Chase ain't going to do shit. Well, guess what? Your boy's over here doing shit. For all you people that said I wouldn't do shit. John Jones, get your shit together. Okay, bud. You really thought I wasn't going to do shit. What's up, Aisha? How's it going? Wrestling Fan 316, what's up? So you guys know the drill. I don't know what topics to talk about. What's going on in wrestling worth the time to talk about? This all elite wrestling crap. Who cares? Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, great. Okada versus Jay White. Piece of shit. Don't care. All right. So yeah, let's just ask any questions and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't even WWE. You know, that ladder match with the Asuka and Charlotte and the man, that was good. So yeah, Ben Askren's been hilarious. it's like Askren's doing the right things though, because like he's talking shit, but it's not in a way where it's like, oh man, Askren's such a dick, I don't like him or anything like that. He's talking good shit. Like it's not fun, it's not bad the way he's talking. So I like what Askren's saying and everything like that, but my mic may be a little bit too high. I'm not sure. I haven't played with this thing in a while. I don't even know what to do with this mic. I'm just playing around with it. Is it upside down? I think it's upside down. Oh shit, it is. Oh, no wonder why I was all weirded out by it. No wonder why I was weirded out. I don't even know what's the volume's going. You guys gotta tell me if the volume's good here. Volume's good. I think the volume's good here. I mean, you know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm unprofessional. I should have done this better. Yeah, no, but yeah, I like what Askren's doing, man. I think he's gonna win against Lawler. Robbie Lawler's coming off another injury. The guy can't seem to stay healthy as of late. So yeah. You know what? WWE 2K19's career mode is the stupidest thing I've ever played in my life. Buzz. Who is this loser, Buzz? All right. WWE 2K19 career mode. I wanted a career mode with the storyline. I was like, you know what? Finally, a career mode with the storyline. But then they gave me this crap. All right. Buzz. This loser named Buzz. And you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to spoil the career mode for you people. Yeah, that's right. And you guys are going to be like, no, Chase, don't fucking do it. No. It's been out since God knows October, all right? So guess what? So you're this loser named Buzz, and you face this one guy who's a dick. I can't remember his name. He's so forgettable. Baron Blade's like your best friend, trying to like help you get to WWE, and then you and your loser friend and Baron Blade invade NXT because like you mess up on your NXT contract because you get beat up by some pumpkinhead fuck. And it turns out the pumpkinhead fuck is Baron Blade himself. And then this leads to Buzz going on the main roster. And he drives a stupid van. And he's like, I drive this van because my dad gave it to me. What a fucking loser. So Buzz is winning all these fake matches and stuff like that. And then it turns out Buzz is like friends with AJ Styles. John Cena doesn't even sound like himself in the video game. He just makes some noises and stuff like that. So like you have all these weird characters, these human beings that make no sense. So then afterwards, you move on forward with this crap of a story mode. You team up with Finn Balor to get your and Woken Matt Hardy makes you become a polar bear to fight Bray Wyatt and your loser friend who I can't remember. It turns out Finn Balor and AJ Styles were working together. This is like a Bullet Club circle jerk. Like the Bullet Club members are like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, shit. Prince Devitt and AJ Styles. Like some fucking Bullet Club circle jerk. They beat you up because they're like, oh, yeah, you needed our help. Well, what do you mean I needed your help? I needed your help to beat John Cena at SummerSlam. I beat John Cena at SummerSlam by myself, motherfucker. I didn't even ask for your help, Finn Balor. I said, get away. I didn't want your help. Bray Wyatt blew up my damn car. It was my business, not yours. You came into my business. So then I beat up AJ Styles after beating Brock Lesnar, which made no sense. The game sucked. The career mode sucked. The game is like been the last 5 2Ks. They're all X Division matches. Like straight up. Every WWE 2K game is just straight up, oh, yeah, dude, let's watch the TNA X Division 2005. Finishers don't matter in that game. Like, you kick out at 1, dude. You can give Undertaker like 5 tombstones to start the game, and the motherfucker will, like, Triple H will kick out of all of them. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Aisha, WWE 2K is still the same. So that's the story mode, all right? 0 out of 10 stars. The worst story mode I ever played. Yeah, Cole Quinn. Oh, that's the loser's name. That's the loser's name. Do you believe things that the McMahon said about change last Raw? I wish I could play that one clip of J.K. Simmons and Spider-Man 2 going, no, I don't believe them at all. Like what the McMahons did was this. The McMahons were like any service job ever. Like if they mess up your meal at a restaurant and they're like, oh yeah, we're sorry for doing that. That's all the McMahons did. They're just like, oh yeah, we're sorry that we fucked up. We'll try better. What new changes? Oh, we're gonna bring up some NXT guys that we're gonna underutilize. Oh man, that's some new changes right there. Hey guys, look, Mustafa Ali, he'll get pushed for a month. Oh, more new changes. Oh, the WWE's on the right track. No. Like here's the thing. When I start actually seeing characters again, when I actually start seeing human beings and these wrestlers actually acting like wrestlers again, then I'll be like, oh yeah, man, WWE has some new changes. But right now, no, there's no changes. There's nothing different. It's the same crap. Like, well, what's different? Well, on Raw, I sat there for 3 hours and I was bored. There was nothing changed. On SmackDown, yeah, I was like, oh, cool, Muhammad Ali's here or Mustafa Ali, sweet. But then I realized, oh, he's just gonna get pushed for a month, and then he's gonna get lost in the shuffle, and then he'll be in Mixed Match Challenge, teaming up with Carmelo doing dance breaks. Who cares? Until like I actually see changes in effort, then I'll know. You know when WWE tries. Like with Ronda Rousey, they try. You can tell that. Yeah, man, that's for the best Degenerate Strong. These 2K games suck. What do you think of the new Daniel Bryan? I love it, Will Ferrell, number 1. The new Daniel Bryan's sick. Like, that's a good character. Because 1, it's an extension of Daniel Bryan's self. 2, you believe the shit that he's saying. Like, you're not like, oh, dude, that's bullshit. But yeah. Hey, Chase, we got to talk about what happened with the Chargers last night. Oh, what do you mean? Nothing happened. We just lost a close game against the Ravens. It's good for the Ravens. They came in more hungrier. I don't want to play them in the playoffs. But yeah. No, it was a tough loss for the Chargers. They were very sloppy. The Los Angeles Chargers were last night. It was kind of one of those games that I was expecting to happen. History against the Ravens is not so good for the Chargers, at least in the regular season. Playoffs is a little bit different. But yeah, in the regular season, we just seem to have a brain fart with the Ravens. I don't know if John Harbaugh just knows our tricks or whatever, but it's just like with the Ravens, we never do a good job with the Ravens. It's just something that it's like whenever we face the Dolphins or whenever we face like a certain like a Florida team, I know that we're going to struggle with them. The offense just started off really slow, really freaking sloppy. The penalties were super bad. Our offensive line didn't hold up when we needed them to hold up. And then Gates' fumble was really, really crucial. I still think the Chargers are a really good team. You know, I'm not mad about the loss last night. We were facing a very hungry Ravens team, a Ravens team that was coming in with the edge. Compared to the Chargers, like, let's be real here. The Chargers, what edge did they have? The Chargers, it's not like the Chargers had some edge. The Chargers were coming back down to earth after what they did to KC and stuff like that. But it's not like the Chargers are a bad team. Like, people are going to sit there and be like, oh, I knew it. Same old Chargers. Bro, this ain't the same old Chargers. They still came back against Pittsburgh and Kansas City on the road. This ain't the same old Chargers. They just had a bad game. It happens. Like the Bears. People still love the Bears defense and they suck the dick of that defense and say, oh, they're so great. Yet they lost to the Giants, and I don't hear shit about that. Sometimes you stumble, and especially against a team that is more hungrier and more wanting the game than you. That's what it comes down to it. That's how it is at the end of the day. Sometimes you just face a team that is just more hungrier. Thoughts on the XFL cities? I didn't get to see them, Blue Knight. I don't even know what I know. Los Angeles is getting another team, and St. Louis is. San Antonio didn't get a team, but yeah, I don't know what the XFL cities were. I didn't see them. I didn't really see them all. Do you watch Game of Thrones? I binge watch Game of Thrones, but I'm not like Game of Thrones expert. But I watch it, but it's not like my all-time favorite series. But I do watch it. I can't believe New Japan Wrestling is making Okada have to face this bum piece of shit. No good, talented. I mean, the Bullet Club's already dead to me. Like, when you got made the leader, it's ridiculous. Gino Morgan TV asks, have you watched Black Lightning? I have, like, a little bit of the first season, like probably 6 episodes. It's solid. You know, Black Lightning is like kind of like one of those characters. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you here. I always got Black Lightning confused with Static Shock, and I know that's gonna come off super bad, but you know, when I was a kid watching Justice League, what was the one? Unlimited Justice League. What was the Justice League where all the people were there? Whatever Justice League was, like I thought Black Lightning was like the older Static Shock. Like I thought he just changed his name, but then it turned out it wasn't. So I was all super confused. I wasn't really into Black Lightning, and like recently with Arrow and Flash, I've been kind of turned off with the whole CW thing. It's solid though. It's like Luke Cage but PG-13, so I like it. It's a good show, Black Lightning, but it's not one of my favorites. Remember the bunny? Oh man, the bunny. Now that's changed, man. They want to change. Bring back the fucking humping bunny. The bunny that humped Adam Rose. Like, can you believe that, man? They really had someone just like dress up as a bunny to hump Adam Rose. Like, oh god. If you're a Vince McMahon, what were the first 3 things you would change in WWE? 1, I would surrender some of my power to some of the writers and the inmates, especially the top inmates. Not every inmate. Like, I don't want Ty Dillinger to have power now. But, you know, like, I feel like more of these wrestlers, I'd give them more freedom to do whatever. That would be one thing where it's like Vince doesn't have to control everything. 2, I would put more trust in, when it comes down to it, letting the wrestlers have their matches in a certain time frame. I would trust the wrestlers to go out there and perform. It's more different than talking or cutting a promo, because one of the problems is with wrestling nowadays, a lot of people that still watch wrestling, they don't give a crap about promos or anything like that. They just want to see wrestlers wrestle, which is weird. So I would just trust in more of the instincts of, hey, this guy can go out there and put on a good match. Let's just see what he can do if we give him time to put on a good match. And 3, trust the crowd a little bit more. Sometimes the crowd is hit or miss on some people. But, you know, if you're hearing like the crowd cheer or champ or someone, instead of always just kind of be like, you know, they're just going to be naturally over anyways, do something with them. Those are 3 things that I would change right now. Those are like the 3 things where it's like, all right, trust the wrestlers to go out there and wrestle and do their crap. Give up some power to some of your writers, especially, and also some of the top stars, so that way they can do what they need to do. And as well, just listen to the crowd a little bit. Not all the way. Like, don't listen to these guys when they're like chanting for fucking Ty Dillinger. Like, no, you don't need Ty Dillinger to get a main event push. But, you know, if Finn Balor is getting cheered, which is, listen, I guess. I don't know. Those are 3 things I would probably do for sure, though. Like, just at least try. Thoughts on Smash Ultimate? I like it. World of Light's disappointing. Like, it's fun, but it's not like a game mode I like playing a lot. It's a good grind, but it's not like it has like, it reminds me of like All-Star mode in Melee, where there's a bunch of goofy challenges and you have to do them, which is fine, but it's like, it's all right. I like Classic mode. Classic mode is awesome. It's fun playing with all the characters. I like the little additions that they've had. It's a good game. I like Smash Ultimate. It's a really good game, really fun. It should be the last Smash Brothers for a long time, because I don't know what else you're going to do. Jay White equals 2004 Randy Orton. Oh, he's worse than 2004 Orton. This guy sucks. No, they aren't. I was just a little surprised they lost 22-10. I thought it would be like a Ravens. 17-14. Yeah. Did you also know about the Nutter Football League after the Super Bowl? Oh yeah, the AFL. Yeah, my friend plays for that. The American. He plays for the Arizona team and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go to a couple games for that, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited for those guys. You know, there's a lot of guys that are former college stars that are playing there, and you know, it gives them an opportunity to get more game film. To get people to watch them and hopefully get back in the league. So yeah, I'm doing good, Xander. Thanks for asking. Oh, Justice League Unlimited. All right, cool. I couldn't remember that one. Yeah, Arrow and Flash goes downhill, man. Oh, thanks, TN. Thanks, TN Cooper. I'm glad you liked my answers. Thoughts on Ambrose and Rollins match game? This is boring. Chance of TLC. It sucked. Now, I would have chanted this is boring too. Like here's the thing: Ambrose and Rollins are able to have good matches. We've seen them have good matches, like the Lumberjack match at SummerSlam, their Hell in a Cell before Bray Wyatt came, Oogly Boogly and stuff like that. They can have good matches. So the fact that this match was so slow and boring, it was just bad. Like, and someone's like, "Oh, they're telling a story." What story? The same like, "Oh, Seth Rollins hurt his knee" story. There's no story being told. Like it would make sense, like if Ambrose, like seriously, the beginning of the match, Ambrose and Seth Rollins, this is some blood feud and everything like that, and these two are grappling like, "Oh yeah, it's a regular match." No, they should come in, they should be brawling with each other. Ambrose should do some sadistic shit outside the ring before the bell rings. And then the whole match should be Ambrose controlling, dominating Rollins. And every time Rollins gets some life to do something, Ambrose undercuts him or something. That would have been a better match. But instead, it was some boring back and forth exchange. And Rollins sucks at. I'm sorry, man. When it comes to Seth Rollins being a babyface, wrestling slow matches, he sucks. His match with Triple H sucked. This match sucked. Ambrose is not good, anyways. Have you heard of the YouTuber called Star Wars Series? If yes, have you seen the first episode of his Vader fan series, which was released a few days ago? If not, I recommend checking him out. I'll definitely check that out because I'm a big Star Wars guy. Not like the hugest Star Wars fan, but I do like Star Wars. I'll definitely check that out. I love theories. You guys know me. Who do you see beating Brock for the title, Seth Rollins or Care Bear? At this point, neither. I like honestly. You guys know me. I hate the Care Bear. But I don't understand why this guy's not champion. like WWE hates this guy. Like he must have pooped in Vince's cereal one day or something. Because the fact that Care Bear is just like not even like a Kane championship ring, where he holds the belt for one day and you get to say, "Oh, he's a former Universal Champion." At this point, God, my biggest fear is that they're going to let Demon Finn Balor. I like Demon Finn Balor. I just don't like Finn Balor. Yeah, I think Demon is going to win. The Demon. I think Demon Finn Balor might actually win the belt before those two. Because the way that's trajectory, this is how I see it. Seth Rollins, every time we hear, "Oh, they're going to re-push Seth Rollins and stuff," shit like this happens where he has a bad match or an injury happens or plans change and then they change something up with Seth Rollins. So I can see them doing that again, where they change something up with Seth Rollins. And then, with Care Bear, I don't know, like if they have a celebrity lined up or if they have a match planned for him, but you can tell WWE they just literally look at Care Bear and they're like, "Oh, well, he's just naturally over, so we don't care what we do with him." Like they literally don't care. They literally don't. They just think that he's naturally over, so do whatever they want with him. So like, maybe if there's like a celebrity lined up, they would pair them up with Care Bear or something like that, and he would do something like that. Or he might team up with Nicholas again. I don't even know. But with Finn Balor, with this rumor that he might get a recent push, and they're going to areas where Finn Balor will get fucking cheered. And people will love the Demon. Wouldn't be surprised if Finn Balor wins the title at WrestleMania. And if this happens, WWE, I want my paycheck, damn it. All right? Tired of giving you guys ideas. You know what, Degenerate Shaw and gone? I have. I've seen the light. I still like Seth Rollins, but he does suck in big matches. He hasn't delivered in one big match. Like literally, mid matches, Seth Rollins is good in. But when it comes to main event Seth, when it comes to matches that are not with Roman Reigns, they suck. I still like him. He's still a favorite. But I can think what's my favorites suck. All right. It's fine. All right. Let's see. What questions I mentioned? I can't believe I promoted Demon. Like, this is how bad it is, man. I promoted Finn Balor to win the Universal title for Brock Lesnar wearing fucking paint. Oh, God. Am I the only one who have more interest in the women's matches? Yeah, the women's feuds in WWE have been good. And I'm more interested in Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville than this shit. Do you watch football or soccer, as you Americans call it, or have you ever been a game? If yes, who's your local team? MLS have the strangest chance from their ultra fans. So I like Chelsea. Chelsea was my favorite team for a while because of Drogba. Drogba was like my favorite player. I've been to a lot of Galaxy games. I've been to a game in Chelsea at that arena and stuff like that. I was a huge Chelsea fan. I kind of fallen off a little bit and stuff like that. I liked when Leicester City was doing shit. That was really cute. I like that. I follow Pogba now. I follow obviously Ronaldo, Messi, the name value guys, Neymar. My World Cup team is always the Netherlands because my family's Dutch and it's fucking crazy when the Netherlands are doing good. I have a Netherlands soccer flag actually. It's like right there. I don't feel like getting up because you guys are gonna make fun of my terrible chair that I'm sitting in that I still haven't fixed. But yeah, I like the Netherlands. Antonio Robin is my boy forever. Van Persie and stuff like that. They're never gonna retire. They're old. I know. I'm sad that we didn't make the World Cup. I feel like we could have done good in the World Cup, at least top 16. Especially with the way that this World Cup played out. What other teams do I like? There's not like a lot of teams I like. MLS, I like the Galaxy, obviously. When Beckham came here, it helped out. There's another Los Angeles club team, too. I forgot the name of it. It's way better. I really do feel like soccer is really doing well in America. The soccer game, the MLS Cup did really well with Atlanta. So and Portland. That was a really good game and stuff. I watched that. Atlanta blew them out, but it was still a good game. Yeah, I like watching soccer and football. I'm just not as I just can't follow it as much, mainly because like now times like I used to be able to wake up for these time zones and stuff, but now I can't. Now I can't keep up, man. Like it's just too hard. Like soccer / football is like one of the harder sports to keep up, and like the different leagues. Like Premier League is probably like the only league that I kind of keep tabs on, where I'm like, oh yeah, what's Manchester United and those idiots are doing. But other than that, like I barely keep up with La Liga and everything like that. Like I can barely keep up with it. Like I know my stuff. Like if we're talking like 2007, oh yeah, I was like that soccer nerd. I'd be like, yeah, Fernando Torres, he's a beast and stuff like that. But yeah, like nowadays, I'm like, soccer. I'll watch if it's on. Like I don't have anything against soccer. I'll watch it. Like this World Cup, I told people I felt this was one of the best World Cups in quite some time. It's just a bummer that a lot of people didn't get to watch the games because of the times. Like a lot of the games had such terrible times that if they actually had good times, people would have watched it. The World Cup was great this year with Croatia and shit, man. Like it was a good World Cup. Goofiest theory you've ever heard. I like ridiculous theories. My friend's theory that the dinosaurs, like you can hear the noises, is because the bones tell you the noises, and that's how we know how to project voices and shit, because of our bones. That's like the goofiest theory I've ever heard. Have I seen Aquaman? Yeah, it's all right. Like it's soft. Bumblebee's better than Aquaman. Bumblebee's better than Aquaman. Spider-Verse is better than Aquaman. Don't. Aquaman's too long, man. And I wish I could go into it, but it's still a fresh new movie, so I can't go into too much complaints about it because it'll be spoiler territory. And I don't like spoiling and everything like that. And then some people, they come onto these streams, and also I know, like, there's probably people are like, oh, Chase uploaded a 40-minute video. I'm just gonna play it in the background. And then what if they're doing something and then they can't pause their video and I spoil Aquaman? I'll feel bad. But yeah, Aquaman's all right. It's not bad, it's just all right. It's a typical DC movie. They should have had Strike while the iron was hot. Is why they should have had Braun beat Lesnar before. Now no one cares if he wins. They'll just be like, yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Demon Finn Balor win the belt and he stayed Demon Finn Balor the whole reign. Kadeem Simon, that'd be great, but too bad they'll just make him the little mannequin Finn Balor. Just comes out like goopy smile, like yo, like that fucking idiot. Do you think Wyatt is getting released based on what he's been saying in his tweets, or do you think he's being repackaged? I think a repackaging, or he's just trolling. He's just trolling us all, man. I'm just making you believe that I'm freaking changing, but really I'm still the same man I always was. So I think Bray Wyatt's saying the same. Like I think he's trolling us, to be honest. Maybe a slight repackage, but I think the same. I don't know why you would want to change too much of Bray Wyatt. Seth main event with Cena / Sting was his best. Oh yeah, the match where he killed Sting. That was mean. What do you think of David versus Goliath match? Shit stain of Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. I like that. I was there live. It was a great match live, so I'm not gonna shit on it. Matches that I see live, I'm super biased towards. So I liked it. I really liked it. Do you like Dean Ambrose's new theme song? No. It's just annoying sirens and it's like, oh, it's the same shit. Yeah, no, you Europeans, Declan, y'all are committed to wrestling, like being able to stay up that late, man. Like y'all are committed. I always give you all props because like you guys stay up so late to watch this, and I'm just like, damn, dude, you guys are crazy. Would you rather see McIntyre versus Strowman or Rollins versus Lesnar at 35? McIntyre and Strowman, because that's a fresher matchup, something I haven't seen. And Rollins and Lesnar I saw already, and it sucked. So yeah. Why does ketchup make bad food good, but good food bad? I don't know. You gotta ask Patrick Mahomes that question. I like ketchup on anything. I put it on my mac and cheese. when you asked that question, Space Monkey, I just thought of Patrick Mahomes from the Chiefs. He loves ketchup. How's my Patrick Mahomes? Anyone that actually has heard his voice, you know, I just play football and I just go out there and is a little Kermit the Frog thing. Well, yeah, no, ketchup is good. Ketchup makes like the thing is because it's tomatoes, man. That's what tomatoes do in general. Like it's good on bad. Like you need it on the hot dog to add more to the hot dog taste. All right. So yeah. But when it comes down to it, dude, have you watched Pinky? No, I haven't watched Pinky. Is that a TV show or a movie? Gino Morgan, let me know. No, I haven't watched it. Is wrestling at its worst right now? No, it was way worse like a year ago. Two years ago, it was way worse. Because, like, here's the thing. WWE is financially doing better. No. So, yeah, they're financially doing better. That's based on you. But, yeah, they're doing better. Impact Wrestling is on Pursuit. New Japan is doing better financially. The idiot from the Jacksonville Jaguars is going to probably promote All Elite Wrestling. So, yeah, when it comes down to it, wrestling's a lot better than it was last year, where New Japan, they were talking about losing top free agents. WWE was in the shitter. Impact, we thought was going to die and everything like that. And Ring of Honor was just there. So I don't think it's at this worse. I think a year ago, 2 years ago was way worse than now. I think now it's like a little bit decent. Like it's a nice little thing. Oh, no, I haven't seen her as a porn star. What do you think of the latest shakeup? Well, they haven't really shaken things much up, Xander. Still feels the same to me. Still the same to me, damn it. Well, hardcore fans finally appreciate Roman Reigns considering how bad Raw is without him. I think some fans do kind of miss Reigns. I miss him. Like, you know, I do miss hearing Bronner, and then Michael Cole going, it's the big dog. Kind of missed that a little bit, but yeah, you know, maybe fans will appreciate him more. So yeah. I'll agree with you that this year's WrestleMania Kingdom is lackluster. The only match is really interesting is Omega versus the Ace, yeah, and Ibushi and Ospreay. Oh, that one spot where Ibushi does the Hurricanrana and Ospreay like lands on it, and they did that anime camera moment, and they're just like look at each other like, oh yeah, that was sick. What can you say to people who wish death on WWE due to the low ratings and comparing Vince McMahon as a senile dictator? They're idiots. Like, why would you? Like, here's the thing. Like, why do you want something to die? Like that's the thing. Why something that brings you entertainment and joy for the most part, like something that you look at as an escape in life, why would you want that to die? That makes no damn sense. They're just idiots, man. Like they're just morons. Do I see myself getting married someday? Yeah, probably like later in life, you know, like in my 30s. I always feel like I'm a late bloomer on certain stuff when it comes to certain stuff. Like I early bloom on like stupid shit, like, you know, like fads and TV shows and stuff like that. But when it comes to like life stuff, like I'm a late bloomer. Like I like, you know, sex I didn't have till I was like in 18 years old and stuff like that. So it's just like for me, it's like I'm a late bloomer when it comes to shit. So I see myself getting married at like 35 maybe. And plus I want to be able, like, especially nowadays and in this kind of climate, and especially in America, I want it where I'm like have a stable income and I know that like I could be able to help my wife whenever I need to. So yeah. Should Impact make Bill Trevor Lee to be their next big star, especially since he's only 25? Well, I don't even know what's going on with Trevor Lee right now. Desmond Xavier is a guy they should be probably building around. But yeah, no, I like Trevor Lee, but I don't know as his next big star. Like the Brian Cage is kind of the guy is that they're doing. Crapper WWE product wise, mid 90s or WWE 2015 to present. You know, like a lot of mid 90s people, they will literally say, no, I remember this in the 90s. Here's the thing. I can go back and watch that mid 90s crap. You know, you'll shit on it. You'll say it's worse, but I can go back and watch that. There's nothing from 2015 to recently where it's like that's not a pay-per-view. That's what I'm saying. I can go back and watch those mid 90s Raws and find some enjoyment in them. There's barely any freaking amount of Raws or SmackDowns from 15 to present where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go back and watch that. No, maybe for a segment, but not for the whole episode. So that's why when I hear these 90 got people like, oh, it was way worse back then. Like, but it's still watchable. It's still shit that you can actually watch. And it's stuff that aged pretty decently. Yeah. Some of the stuff you just sit there and you're like, what the hell? But at least I can go back and watch an episode of Raw back then. Can't even watch an episode of Raw from 2015. For most people, Philip M6, especially when you get pressure by your friends and your friends are having sex at the age of 15, 16, and you played sports and you weren't someone that was getting the sex. So it's like kind of like, oh yeah, having sex at 18 is kind of late. Do you want to see a Becky versus Ronda match, Charlotte versus Ronda match, or a triple threat match between all three of them? I want Becky versus Ronda one-on-one. Like, you know, you guys know I love Charlotte and stuff like that, but I don't care. Like, I don't want to see like a triple threat. I want to see Becky. I want to see Ronda. I want to see them go one-on-one and see what they do. That'd be great. Who is Jay White? Oh, some jobber dude. He's some guy. He wrestles for New Japan, and then he's just like, you know, he's just what's it called? He's just some guy that wrestles for New Japan. He calls himself the Switchblade. He just sucks. All right, Philip M6. That's all you need to know. He sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm Venom, like Blue Knight. I don't think they watch it either. They always say, "Oh, it was way worse back then." I can watch an episode of Raw and Nitro fine from the 90s. So I can't watch an episode from 2015. No, you didn't have sex till you're 25. That's fine, man. It doesn't matter when you started having sex or whatnot. That doesn't matter at all, to be honest. You know, I want that as well, Chase. Which one did you want? Just Charlotte? Oh yeah, just Becky versus Ronda. Yeah, why do I need that? I guess 18 is late for the cool kids. LOL. Yeah, for like when you're in sports and shit like that, and you have that kind of surrounding and stuff like that, and you're not really getting tail and stuff. It just makes you feel like, oh yeah, that's a late bloomer. At least for me. Yeah, dude. Why would you want to go watch? Because like, if you watch one episode from 2015, 2 months later, you're watching the same shit. You're like, why the fuck is Seth Rollins facing Roman Reigns again? Like you just say that shit. You're just like, why is this happening? It's ridiculous. And why would I watch this old crap? For you guys that made it this long in the video, you guys are awesome. Second of all, I'll try to be, now that my hardest semester is over, I'll try to do this weekly. No, John Jones did not get popped, dude. Blue Knight, please do not scare. I'm Googling this now. No way, John. I swear to fucking God, John Jones. Fucking John fucking Bones fucking Jones, man. Oh my God. Wait, what? What happened? It's coming to Los Angeles? Oh my fucking God. What the? Wow. Oh my fucking God, dude. God. So when's it happening now? Well, can you, Dana? Can you give me tickets to this event? The fuck? So wait, is UFC 232 still happening? Like, well, what's going on? Well, fucking Jon Jones, man. Can you get your shit together? Yeah, Jay Barden. I'm planning on trying to do them. Oh my god, man. What is this fucker doing, man? Oh my 1/50th the millionth a grain of sand, a band stuff that's like a pinch of salt. Oh my god, dude. Fucking A, man. So when's this fight happening now? When's UFC 232 happening? I'm so confused, man. Oh my goodness, dog. Fucking Jon Jones. So is it still happening? It's just gonna happen in California? I'm so confused, man. Oh my goodness, dude. Fucking Jon Jones. Golly, man. Oh my, I'm sorry, guys. I was like, I'm just dumbfounded. Like this motherfucker can't learn. Like Jesus Christ. Oh, no, it was like a grain of salt. Now, what was it called? Like a salt in an Olympic-sized pool. Now you get popped again. Like, what are you taking? Like how hard is it, man, to fucking read or like learn? Like, what is this idiot's problem? Like, oh god, he's so stupid. Like, what is he taking? Like, does he literally just go? Like, what is Greg Jackson feeding him over there? It must be Greg Jackson, dude, with this waterfall crap. He's like, breathe, eat the steroid. Like, and then Dana, can you give me tickets to this event? Because I got refunded for 233. I'll go to 232. You gotta be kidding me. That's in Staples. Like, godly. Damn, dude. So I'm so confused, man. Is it happening next weekend? Because I was throwing a fight party next weekend. I guess I'm not throwing one now next weekend. I don't even know what's going on. I'm so confused, man. Like, what's going on with UFC 232? Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'll get to your question in a moment. I got to figure out this. This is muy importante for Chase Oliver, man. So it just got moved to Los Angeles. So they literally just moved the whole card to Los Angeles because the California State Athletic Commission will protect Mr. Jones. Okay, Jon Jones, you're such a cheater. Get your shit together. You can't do shit, you junkie loser. That's all you are, Jon. He's a junkie loser. I want to fight you, Jon, but I gotta know if you're clean first. And you can't even stay clean in the state of Nevada, Jon. You have to go to the state of California. Okay, Jon Jones. How about Alexander Gustafsson beats your ass? Okay. You know what they fucking say, Daniel? He's a fucking cheat. Just like Khabib, a fucking cheat. I tell you what, I fuck Khabib. I literally fuck Khabib inside that cage, and I know what he fucking has. He has some steroids in his body. Everyone wants to fucking say that he doesn't, but he does. It is what it is. It's time for the bless era. Oh. God damn, dude. All right. UFC 232. It's in Los Angeles. I'm not getting tickets. Fuck you, Dana. You're the worst, Uncle Dana. It is what it is. Okay. I like McGregor. He's a solid fighter. He's not one of the best of all time, but he's a solid fighter. I wish he fought more, just because he's entertaining for the sport and he's good for the sport. But I like McGregor. You know, it's all right to hate him. He can be annoying and he gets fed a lot of stuff. So yeah. Seriously, man, Triple H is jealous. What did I think of TLC? I thought it was a pretty decent show. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, it wasn't the worst show I've ever seen. I'll say that. I haven't played fighters yet. I don't know. I'm not big into competitive fighting games. Ever since Street Fighter 5, I've stopped playing competitive fighters. I guess Smash is a competitive fighter, but still, I don't really play like those type of fighters anymore. Oh no, it's fine, Jay Barton. You don't have to apologize. Dana should be giving my money back and stuff like that. But I think Carmella's staying in WWE. I don't see why she wouldn't. What are my thoughts on Fortnite? Oh, dude, I don't understand that game. I maybe if I was in high school, I would understand the popularity. But me at my age, I don't get it, dude. Maybe it's just something that does not resonate with me and stuff like that. Oh no, dude, it's fine, man. Like otherwise, I would have gone on Twitter after the stream, pissed off. I'd been like, "What the fuck, John Jones?" I think it was a good reaction for the stream. It brings the stream to life. Have you ever watched Lucha Underground before? Yeah, I've watched Lucha Underground. I'm currently behind on the most recent season, but yeah, I watch it. It's good. Pentagon Jr. is my favorite. Sierra Mieto and shit like that. Thoughts on Tenzin no Osaka versus Floyd Mayweather's gonna get his ass kicked by something. Oh, fucking Floyd. I'll tell you what. Yeah. At first, I didn't want to do an MMA fight. I wanted to fight him, but under a strict set of rules and make sure that not a lot of people are watching. But I gotta give the fans what I want to give. Yeah. So I'm gonna give him a fight against Tenshin Nasukawa. He's the number 8 bantamweight in the world. Money team. That fight's gonna be so bad. I don't understand. Mayweather's an idiot, but he's an idiot that makes a bunch of money. Well, for what? Oh, fighters. Yeah, I heard the fighter story mode was weird. Like, it didn't make sense to me. You're like a little ball that was invading Dragon Ball characters and stuff like that, or a little spirit. Yeah, the women's TLC match was sick. Floyd versus Khabib 2019, possibly. No. First of all, Mayweather will only fight Khabib in Vegas because he doesn't get taxed there. Khabib probably is going to be suspended for a good while in Vegas. Not only that, due to religion purposes, which is fine. Khabib celebrates, the fasting. I always forget the name of it. I should remember it because he's Muslim. He does the fasting every summer. So he has to take his break, which is fine. It's part of religion and stuff. What is it called? Ramadan? Yeah, I think he does Ramadan. Yeah, he does Ramadan every summer and stuff like that. So Khabib does that. And so you leave like such limited dates. Plus the UFC will want Khabib to fight. You're not going to keep Tony Ferguson on the show for way too long. Khabib has some more interesting fights in the UFC that will help him out. So yeah, I don't see 2020 maybe a possibly, but not 2019. Chase, have you heard that R-Truth is an early favorite to win the Rumble? That happens. I'll be fine with it. I'll just be like, good. He deserves a main event. It'll be funny. He challenges like the US or he challenges for the 205 Live title. He goes on 205 Live. He's like, I want this belt right here. Everyone be like, "Don't disgrace the Rumble." Oh, who cares at this point, man? Can I make Texans make it far in the playoffs? Weston, I hate to break it to you, but your Texans are only smoke and mirrors. That's all they are. They're just smoke and mirrors. They're tricking you. It's okay. You guys ain't beating the Chiefs, the Chargers, maybe the Titans, maybe the Colts, maybe the Ravens, maybe the Steelers. But yeah, you guys are just smoke and mirrors. No. Now, you guys do make it far. Amazing. But as it stands, the Texans are like that playoff team where I'm like, yeah, I think they're frauds. So yeah. Becky is edgy on Twitter. Becky on the mic is, Becky's just Becky on the mic. Like, she needs to bring that edge she brings on Twitter onto the microphone. And like Rusev said about the Floyd versus McGregor, they make money. They're both winners. Yeah, exactly. No point. He gives it to Carmella. That'd be like the funniest thing. He gives this Royal Rumble shot to Carmella or to someone. See, like that's why like the Bears, I like their chances going into the playoffs because like I'm like the Bears are like the one team in the NFC where like for the AFC, there's only two teams I trust in the AFC. That's the Chiefs and the Chargers. Those two teams, I have complete trust that they're going to make the Super Bowl. Like I believe it's going to be one of those two teams. Everyone's going to be like, Chase, what about the Patriots? The Patriots look like doo-doo right now. All right, Jay Barton, I'll hope to see you again soon, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't trust any of these other teams that they have like going in the AFC. Like I said with the Texans, smoke and mirrors. I think the Chiefs are still a good team, even though their defense is doo-doo. The Chargers, I think they're a pretty good, solid team that can make a run. And I feel like the Chargers at the 5th seed is much better for them because they've been playing better on the road and everything like that. So I feel like they work better and stuff like that on the road. And then you look at, the Patriots, they just been looking weird. Like, Brady's playing okay, but it's like the defense is just like, minus the secondary, that run defense is soft. Like they can't stop anyone and stuff like that. So that's not good. Steelers, no trust in. Titans, Colts, or Ravens, whichever one gets in. Yeah, the Ravens defense looks good on the road, but at home, the Ravens haven't been looking that good. And you give someone a week to prepare, and you give Lamar Jackson a playoff game. I don't know if Lamar Jackson plays like that. So I trust the Chiefs and the Chargers the most out of the AFC. Now, the NFC, the Saints and the Bears are the only 2 teams I trust. Like, no offense to the Cowboys. Their offense is whatever. Defense, they have probably the best young linebacker duo in the NFL with Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch. I love Leighton Van Der Esch, man. Like, low-key, man, I was hoping he would fall to the Chargers in the 2nd round. I like Uchenna Nwosu, but if I had Leighton Van Der Esch in my life, that'd be cool with Derwin James. Not crying, you're crying, right? All right. But yeah, but as I was saying, like the Cowboys, their defense is fine, but it's like their offense is just so hit or miss. Seattle, I trust to some extent, but it all depends on Russell Wilson's little magic. So, who else? Bears, I trust. Rams, I don't trust the Rams in the playoffs. If Big Dick Nick Foles, if the Eagles make the playoffs, I trust them. Big Dick Nick, man, Nick Foles. And that's a weird conundrum. The Carson Wentz and Nick Foles thing, like, because Carson Wentz is a really good quarterback. So, and it's just like weird that Nick Foles outplays him in Doug Peterson's system. Yeah, tweets are edgy nowadays. Degenerate Charagon. What did the Dodgers got to do to finally win a World Series? Well, we're gonna see if they sign Bryce Harper. Then we'll see what will happen. They traded away Puig, they traded away Kemp, and they traded away Woods, making that cap room available to make some moves. We'll see what happens. Jeff Jarrett versus Brock Lesnar in the WrestleMania 35 main event would be the goal just for the reaction from OTRS alone. Oh, that would be hilarious. Can you imagine just like that getting pissed? Jeff Jarrett beats Brock Lesnar with like the guitar. Did you see the teaser for DC's new series, Doom Patrol? No, I haven't seen that. It's like a YouTube series. Dodgers are due? I don't know. Dodgers are due. I mean, they're not due. They're still one of the best teams in the NL. But I don't think they're coming out of the NL next year. Who do I have in the Super Bowl? As of now, I've been on this since like October. Chiefs and Bears are like my 2 Super Bowl picks. I want to say my Chargers, but like honestly, like not because of the loss of Baltimore. I just feel like the Chiefs, they'll play teams that will favor them in the playoffs, where it's like, and we all know Andy Reid likes to in the playoffs and stuff like that. But I really do feel like the Chiefs could make it through, and then I feel like the Bears will ride off Matt Nagy's the deep Vic Fangio's defense, and Matt Nagy won't be a total spaz. And then we'll get a Bears versus Chiefs Super Bowl. And it'd be kind of funny to see Trubisky versus Mahomes. Like, who thought when those 2 guys got drafted, they would be like the guys to face off in the Super Bowl quicker than like Andrew Luck and RG3 when they were both top tier guys, or Winston and Mariota and stuff like that. We'll get Trubisky and Mahomes. And keep in mind, as much as people love Pat Mahomes and everything like that, Pat Mahomes, he straight up was like not really like NFL ready when he was coming out of college. Who do you say is the most overrated wrestler right now and underrated? Oh, underrated is easy, Mustafa Ali. Overrated wrestler. Oh God, there's not really like someone that screams overrated to me right now. Like where I'm just like, I hear them and I'm like, oh yeah, they're so overrated. Like I really do feel like it's a good balance right now. I really do feel like it's a good balance of there's like not a wrestler that's maybe Cody Rhodes is like overrated to some extent right now, but not even that bad. Like it's not even like annoyingly bad. Do you watch hockey? If yes, who would be your team? I watch hockey if there's nothing else on. It looks like a good sport to watch. Oh, I watch hockey and I'm a San Jose Sharks fan. We always choke. Who is the best closer in the MLB? I only watch NL games. So I'm sorry. I know you guys have closers in the AL. I know Boston has a closer. That's good. Kenley Jansen. I'm sorry, I'm biased. I watch only NL games. I'm a Cubs fan. What do you think I care about what's going on in the AL? Like, yeah, I'll watch a primetime Astros and Red Sox game and Yankees and shit. I love Aroldis Chapman. But yeah, Jensen is probably like the only guy that I say, like, yeah, he's like probably one. He wasn't good in the World Series, but the regular season is really good. And Wade Davis was good. So, what happened to the Carolina Panthers? That's like one of those things where it's like, I need a urinating tree video and stuff like that. So, yeah. Do the Lakers trade for Anthony Davis this year? Well, no. Next year. I just feel like this year it'd be a little bit too early to trade for Davis. And here's the reason why I say this. Lakers still have some of these stupid contracts that they have to get rid of. And as well, I feel like what the Lakers are trying to do is make it where because Brandon Ingram, like it's pretty much clear. As talented as Brandon Ingram is and as good as he is, it's pretty much clear he can't play with LeBron. LeBron likes Kuzma. Like LeBron, this is his list of untouchable dudes on the Lakers. Kuzma and Lonzo. That's it. He may like Josh Hart, but he looks at this, he's like, there's like 5 million Josh Harts in the NBA. We can replace that guy easy and stuff like that. But he pretty much, like, the thing is, the Pelicans would need an offer where it's like, all right, we want Ingram, we want Hart, but the Lakers don't have anything to really like add on to that would make it where it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense to get Davis back. So that's the problem. And then plus the Lakers will have to eat another, because like if the Pelicans are going to move Anthony Davis, they would want the Lakers to take a bad contract. They will be like, hey, you want to take Solomon Hill too? Because we're not just going to give you Davis scot-free. You got to eat some cap. And right now, the Lakers don't have like a cap eater without trading another cap eater, because like they paid Lance Stevenson and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Like the Pelicans are not going to sit there and be like, you want us to trade Anthony Davis, Solomon Hill for 3 wing players, one who is just having a bad year and we don't know if he's going to progress anytime soon, and Brandon Ingram, even though he's talented. The other in Josh Hart, who, let's be real here, is he really good, or is it just because he's with LeBron that he's shining? And 2, KCP, who is pretty much just Solomon Hill. And then we give you Anthony Davis and Solomon Hill, and then you get rid of Solomon Hill's contract easy? No. So the Lakers need to have cap room to eat one of the Pelicans' terrible contracts. So that way the Pelicans, if they do lose Davis, they still have cap space to the point where it's like, okay, we lost Anthony Davis, but we got young players back, and we free up cap space for the free agency in 2019/2020 for the 2019 free agency. So I don't think this year, if Davis gets traded this year, that'll be insane. But just looking at the Lakers cap situation, Davis's situation, and the Pelicans cap situation, it makes no sense to trade Davis right now. Like, if you're going to trade Davis, it's going to be a year where your books are opened up, so that way you can make some more big signings to hopefully rebuild the team and stuff like that. So yeah. But next year, I see them trading for Anthony Davis. Not this year. It's between the Lakers or the Celtics. And I think that's another reason why the Pelicans are probably not going to trade for Anthony Davis this year, or trade Davis to the Lakers this year, is because they can't trade Davis to the Celtics because of the Kyrie Irving's like a franchise player or something like that. Because he's signing like the Supermax or some bullshit. So since Kyrie's signing the Supermax, you can't trade for another franchise guy who's eligible for the Supermax this year, or some stupid rule. It's some stupid NBA rule that makes no sense. And if you're the Pelicans and you know you could get stuff for Anthony Davis, why would you just settle on what the Lakers may be offering you when the Celtics, who have way more pick compensation, way more assets that are way more entertaining, why would you want to get like just settle with the fact that, oh, the Lakers are giving us this, when you can get more from the Lakers knowing that you're probably going to try to trade AD to the Celtics? Especially because if the Celtics say, oh, yeah, Jason Tatum's available. Yeah, you want Jason Tatum? Oh, the Celtics will be like, the Pelicans will be like, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's why they're not trading AD this year. Next year, oh, you're going to hear it. But I'll be appalled if New Orleans trades AD this year. Like, that would just be ridiculous. I'm feeling pretty solid everything pro wrestling, man. Like, I got school done this semester, so that was great. I got work at 9 p.m. I'm doing it overnight, so that's why I was able to do this stream and everything like that. My health, unfortunately, is not the best. I don't really want to talk about that. It's too depressing. I don't want to cry to you guys yet. When that video comes, it comes, man. Oh, dude, Josue's here and from Mexico. No Christmas Eve day for you. What was the best wrestling show this year? I want to honestly Evolution. Like, it's between All In and Evolution. Those are the two best shows. All In, Evolution, or Dominion. I say those are the three best shows this year. But if I had to choose one, Dominion. Am I going to see Dragon Ball Super Broly when it comes out? It's on my birthday. Hell yeah, I'm going to see Dragon Ball Super Broly. You damn right. Have seen the rumors that the Raiders might host their games in LA next year before they move to Vegas in 2020. Yes, it's because they're getting sued. I can see that happening. And it does make more sense because Los Angeles is actually only 3 hours from Las Vegas, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, I can see that happening, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. LA fans would like that, man. What will be the first year? Well, I'm sorry, I misread that question. What will the first next year? Kairi Sane going to the main roster or Scarlett Bordeaux winning the Knockouts Championship? Kairi to the main roster. I feel like Scarlett Bordeaux winning the title is like a Slammiversary thing. And I feel like Kairi Sane going to the main roster will happen before that. So I'll say that one. Who do you have making the wild card in the NFC? Seahawks are going to make the wild card because they're going to beat the Chiefs tonight. That's easy shit. And then after that, it's so hard. Like, Big Dick Nick and the Eagles. That's pretty interesting. Big Dick Nick and the Eagles. I'll say the Eagles and the Seahawks. I see the Vikings choking some games away. Yeah. I want the Vikings to choke some games away. Fuck them and Kirk Cousins. You like that? Pay me $83 million. You like that? Then take you to the playoffs. You like that? Yeah, they like that. They like that. Is D Rose having an all-star season this year? Yeah. I think he's honestly the best Timberwolf on the roster. Okay, I don't mean to laugh, okay? Here's the thing. When you're a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, you get depressed easily, all right? There's not a lot of things that make you happy, all right? But Derrick Rose has been a breath of fresh air, and it's just sad to say that Derrick Rose is the best Timberwolf when we have Andrew Wiggins and Karl-Anthony Towns wasting fucking space. That's all they're doing. And then it's not really their fault. I think Tibbs is just a terrible coach. I think Tibbs is just the wrong coach with them. But yeah, no, Rose is having a tremendous season. I think he's going to get a lot of all-star votes from a lot of the fans because he's having a great comeback story. Like, people want, like, Derrick Rose is like the NBA player everyone wants to see. Like, my one friend, she went to a Clippers Timberwolves game this year, and she told me whenever Derrick Rose made a basket, people would clap and cheer and stuff like that. But, like, people love D Rose, man. And especially when you know what kind of contract he's playing on. He's playing on a 1-year, $1.8 million contract. Derrick Rose is playing on a 1-year, $1.8 million contract. Fucking Luol Deng is making $4 million on our damn bench, and he doesn't even play. Keita Bates Diop, that motherfucker making more than D Rose. So when you see D Rose having the year that he's having, and just the way that he's playing is so like, and it's nowhere near the D Rose that we're used to seeing in his prime, but you just see and you're just like, oh man, he's just playing great. It's nice to see, man. So yeah, I think he's having an all-star season. Do you think WWE will really change? No, King Spartan, they ain't changing shit. Come on, man. We know this. Is Kirk Cousins the next Jeff George? Oh, fuck yeah. Overpaid piece of shit. That's all Kirk Cousins is. Never was a fan of that signing. Thoughts on Jericho's run in New Japan? It's been all right. Like, I don't know, man. been kind of solid, man. It's been nothing too special. All he's doing is beating up Naito. And then he keeps teasing few matches with these losers. I don't know. Nah, Evil's not a loser, but other people. Yeah, Sammy Callahan or shit. I don't know. It's been all right. I kind of forget that he's the Intercontinental Champion at times. I'm like, oh yeah, who's the IC champ? Oh, it is Jericho. Forgot Jericho exists. Oh yeah, break the walls down. He's had good matches though. I'll give him that. His matches have been good when he's wrestled, so can't fault him too much and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, you like too bad NBA doesn't do comeback player of the year, but like the ESPYS, he'll win comeback player of the year. Like people just love D Rose. Because like Derrick Rose, the thing about Derrick Rose, he's always been a likable superstar. Like there's nothing like to hate about Derrick Rose because people like feel bad. The guy was one of the best in the league, one of the most exciting young players, youngest MVP ever. And this guy tears his ACLs, go through all these injuries. We wonder if he'll ever be the same. Has all these bad situations. Like, and no player in the league hates Derrick Rose. It's like Carmelo Anthony. You know, the media may slander Melo so much, but all the players are like, yo, no, man, Melo's my boy and everything like that. So yeah. Who's harder, Charlotte and Becky, or the two horsewomen that just debuted or the two horsewomen that just debuted in NXT? Charlotte and Becky, like, no offense. Jessamine Duke is cute, but I don't know what the other one's name is. She's kind of like the only one that I don't know. But no. Charlotte and Becky are hotter for sure. Yeah, that's the thing about Jericho's run. It's like not bad. It's solid. It's just like it's not like he's doing anything like groundbreaking. How old is D Rose? 30. Derrick Rose is 30 years old now. All right, guys, that's it for this stream. Thank you guys very much for coming in. I'll try to keep the stream so only like an hour. Remember, God, Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. Sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. And yo.